Happy Saturday. Love you guys. All right, love. Hello, YouTube family. How are we doing on today? Yes, Miss Purple has stepped in the building. I want to come and I want to thank each and every one of you for the prayers and for the beautiful and kind words that you had bestowed upon me. I cannot tell you just how good it is to know that besides my family, someone out there in the world loves me, even though they have never met me. First of all, I want to say to all my newcomers, I want to thank you all for coming to Miss Purple's world. And for all of you who are watching and who wants to come to this world, come on. Now, I know you guys are saying, Miss Purple, you're not consistent. As you all know, I have a lot of some medical issues that I'm handling at this point in time. But guys, I'm going to try to put up a video at least once a week or either twice a week if I can. I do my YouTubes, my little shorts, only when I see one in my head that I want to do, I feel that it's important to me to throw out there. That's when I do a short. But today, I just want to say this here to you all. I don't care what. If there's someone out there who you look up to, and they've always done what you, done good in life. You never see them talking about people. You never see them bickering a lot. You always see them doing what they want to do and not what others want them to do. That is a good role model. For all of you mothers who have those daughters that's coming up behind you, let them see the best in you. Whether you do drugs or not, never let them see you do it in front of them. I'm just saying. Because what you do, your children tends to mock you. Now, I was one of those luckiest mothers. Now, I'm not going to lie. My oldest daughter, I used to drink around them, and I used to drink sometimes with my kids because I wanted them to see if you drink, this what's going to happen. It worked for two of my children. My oldest daughter did drink, but she don't drink like that now. My baby girl, she said, nah, Mom, that ain't for me. And my son said, no, Mom, that ain't for me. So I was lucky on that. Now, when it comes to the weed, I don't do weed. But my kids do weed. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to say this here. Be a role model to your daughters. If you're out here juking, they're going to juke. If you're out here wearing slut clothes, they're going to wear slut clothes. I'm just going to be honest with you. Because I ain't going to lie. When I was young, I did. I'm guilty. I didn't dress. Only time I dressed in probably, low cut clothes, and, real low cut, and the big high, is when I went clubbing. Oh, I was a clubber, baby. I partied when I went out of town. But around my children, I always try to dress conservative. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted them to see, a man can see you dressed your best. You don't have to have everything hanging out and sticking up for a man to see you. A real man, anyway, I'm not saying a man ain't real, but I'm just saying a man who's looking for a wife. Even though I've never been married, because I've never, let's just say, the way the man of choice that I choose are not the man of choice God has for me. I'm gonna put it like that. But like I tell my children, I always told my girls, be mindful, because one day you will become a mother. And you don't want your children to do provocative things. Then it goes on to your grandchildren. Because, baby, I'm going to tell you right now, I have the best grandkids in the world. My daughters, they have brought my grandbabies up so nicely. You know what I'm saying? One of my daughters, Angel, she lives in Seattle, Washington. Well, in Washington State. And my daughter, baby girl, lives in Nashville, Tennessee. And my son lives up there in Seattle, Washington, where my daughter is. But, baby, I'm going to tell you right now, I love my three. I love my three. And I love my 5 grandbabies. They are my world. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to say this here. When I used to get off work, I used to drink a lot. And my kids knew me. But I used to work like, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes 12 hours. Sometimes if they let me work a double, I work 16 hours. But on the days I was off, I was so tired. You know, I one thing I did was say, I didn't do a lot with my daughters. When I see my daughters doing things with their daughters, it makes me so proud. Sometimes I cry because I say to myself, that's what I missed out with my girls because I work so much. I used to try to have daughter girl day, but it wasn't often. I try to have son mother day. It wasn't often because I like I said, I worked a lot. But guys, the way my daughters do their daughters, I love it. That's what I should have been doing with my children. You know, a lot of time I think I paid, you know, whatever they wanted, I tried to get it for them. And I think that's where I went wrong as a mother. Instead of taking time with my children, I didn't do that. So I'm coming to you and I'm challenging you young mothers. Please, if you have a daughter, take time with your daughter. Go to the nail shop with your daughter. Sit at home and polish her nails and let her polish your nails and your toes. You know, just do things with that daughter and show her she is a beautiful princess that's going to grow up to a beautiful queen. And let her know that she don't, and either try to teach them dependent on themselves and not trying to be dependent on others for what they want all the time. Just teach them that. But that don't mean you have to teach them to be so dependent that they don't need a man in their life. You know what I'm saying? It's ways of doing things. Because a lot of our children are out here just doing because they don't have guidance. We got to put guidance, guys. We got to put guidance and lay out guidance for our children. Because I'm going to be honest with you, the way things are going right now, oh, Lord. You know, for me, on this channel, I don't like talking about politics. I really don't like talking about Trump. I don't get in those situations. And I don't like talking about Black Lives Matter. And I apologize for that. Those two subjects, I do not like talking about on this channel. I'll talk about anything else. But those two subjects, I don't like talking about. So, like I said, I always tell you guys, if there's anything you all want to know about me, you all want to talk about me, you want to send me questions to answer, if you want me to answer it on a YouTube station, I will. If you want me to answer it in your inbox, I will. Just let me know. Because Miss Purple will tell you whatever you want to know. But I'm going to tell you like this here now. If you ask me something, don't be surprised if you ask me something and I tell you the truth and it hurts. Because sometimes, guys, I learned when it hurts you the most, when somebody says something about you, then that means it's true. If it don't hurt, then you let that shit roll off and you keep on rolling. You understand what I'm saying? I had to learn that. When somebody says something about you and you want to snap off, you got to ask yourself, damn, is it really true? Because if somebody come to me and they say, Miss Purple, somebody told me you did this and did that, I'll be like, okay. But if I know I did it, I'm going to say, okay, and what? What they going to do? That's how I'm going to come off. But if somebody said I said something, I know I didn't say it, or I know I didn't do it, I ain't finna let that make me lose sleep. You understand what I'm saying? Because, see, sometimes when people come to you and they say something to you, and they tell you they saying it and it's true, you're going to pop off on it. You're going to pop off on it. But, Miss Purple, if it's true and you ask me, I'm going to tell you, yeah, I said it. You ask me why, I'm going to let you know why I said it. Because I remember one girl going to ask me one day, some girls were talking and they were talking. They said, you don't like so-and-so, do you? I said, no, I don't. They went back and told her. She going to hobble up to me. Did you tell somebody you didn't like me? Yeah. Why you don't like me? Because I don't. Like I tell you, if my energy don't like your energy, I say hi and keep stepping. I'm not finna sit there and waste my breath and my energy on somebody I don't want to be around or talk to. Why? You ain't even worth my energy. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell you guys, stop sitting around people that talk about others all the time. Because I promise you, they're talking about you to them all the time. They only coming around you to get some information so you can take it back, so they can take it back to them. Then they gonna talk about you. Then she gonna get some information from them and bring it right back to you. I don't do that. I don't do that. Miss Purple stay in her lane. Especially nowadays. Because you can look at somebody wrong now and they'll kill you. So I look straight ahead and I stay in my lane. So, guys, I just wanted to come and I just want to say, mothers, please be mothers. Show our young, beautiful queen princesses that's going to grow up to these beautiful queens how it is to be a young lady that's going to grow up into an adult lady. I'm just saying. Because so many times we fall short. And we all gonna have mistakes as a mother. No matter what we say, we all gonna have mistakes. But it's not too late to correct them. I'm just saying. Because I'm still correcting past mistakes with my children that I made, especially my oldest daughter. I love her so dearly, and I realize when we talk, I learn more and more about my daughter that I really didn't know coming up. You know what I'm saying? So it's never too late to get to correct those mistakes that you made with your children and life. And I'm going to tell you now, children, if your mother is still alive, give her flowers while she's here. Because, baby, once her eyes close, she's gone. And you will never have another mother like you had. I'm just saying. I love my queen, Miss Elia Roberts. She's 76, and she's everything to me. She's my word, guys. And I still have my mother. And yes, she will always get flowers from me and my sister and my brothers. That's just how we love her. Our oldest sister's not here to give her flowers, but she giving them to her from heaven. I'm just saying. So on that note, guys, Miss Purple is about to drop the mic. Y'all know how I do it. I don't like these long videos. And I'm going to say this. A beautiful smile and a kind word goes a very long way. Because you never know what a person's going through that day. On that note, I'm going to come to you guys and I'm going to say, always be mindful of your surroundings and who you're hanging with. Because like I tell you, your friends and your family can be your worst enemy. But especially your family. Watch the company you keep. On that note, Miss Purple is about to drop the mic. Peace, love, hugs, and oh yes, baby. Kisses from me to you. You all have a wonderful, beautiful, and blessed day. Mwah.